Alright guys, and we're back. Now in this episode, first thing we're going to start off with is, well actually no, we're going to do this first I guess, but the first thing we're going to do to start off this episode is I would like to come over to this grass patch here, getting in a battle hopefully, and find our next teammate. So I'm going to speed this through instead of cutting it. Hopefully I can find it maybe in the first round. That'd be the best thing. But, let's see. Nope, not Nabra. As cool as that may be, it's not Nabra. Just don't run from that. Not Weedle. Not Caterpie. There he is, Bellsprout. Alright, so, I think, not the best idea to have Fearow up first. Okay, that's good. Let's try to catch him. Got 10 Pokeballs. Hopefully that's as many as I need for the rest of it. Hopefully I don't have too much difficulty catching any of my team members. Just like that. That'd be beautiful. And use one Pokeball on each of them. That'd be perfect. Okay. And I will be giving him a nickname. His nickname will be Trapper, because he's a fly trapper. His whole line, his design is based off of, more so his final form is based off of like a trap. I don't know what, it's based off of a flower of some kind, I don't know. Like one of those weird little bucket flowers, I forget what they're called though, right here. But I don't know, I thought that was a cool name, Trapper. I know he's not a Venus flytrap, but kind of got that weird mouth going for him, so I don't know. I just thought of it. Probably a really stupid name, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna put him up front. Because we need to train him up a little bit. This is a good area because there's a bunch of trainers. And I'm gonna fast forward up to, if I can get in the middle. Fast forward all the way down to healing. See, that's why you can't fast forward everything, because then you have difficulty getting into places. What I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to do this normal speed, but I'm going to run. I'll try to get to the Pokemart, because I need to buy some items. Because last episode, we used up the rest of the potions. I should have probably done that. I don't think I have some potions now. I'm going to go with 10 of them, yes. Repels yet? We do. See, how many can I get? I can get 5. Okay, we'll get that. Beautiful. That way, if we come into any areas that I don't want to run into any Pokemon, I'll at least have some. Okay. I'm gonna run back up. And get to training. I don't remember if this guy fights, but he does. I think there was like some tactic, like in the original games, where there was like some hacking you could do where you could buy Mew if you use this guy and you like open your start menu or something. Let's see what we can do with Trapper. He's got Vine Whip and Ground, that's good. Okay. I hope that we don't die to a Rattata, because that would be the worst thing. Actually, what I'm gonna do after this battle, I'm gonna do a switch out training deal here. rest of this battle. Because no need to waste any more time than is necessary. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and train up Trapper so that he is a little bit stronger before we progress. I don't know why, I just feel like it'd be a smarter route, so I'll see you guys in a minute after I've trained up Trapper. Okay, and we're back. I'd like to apologize for the last couple episodes and the beginning of this episode with my mic being a lot lower than it should have been, but that should be fixed now, so I mean, it's doable, but the audio in the game and the audio of my mic are a little too close to each other that the music kind of almost outweighs my voice. So, sorry about that. I didn't realize it until now. But, yeah, so that should be fixed, let's hope. Alright. So, continuing on, what my training I decided to do was I decided to come over to these trainers, and I faced all of the trainers here, and then I did a little bit of training in the grass as well. I started off in the grass just to get up a level or two, and then I went to all the trainers. And in doing so, Trapper did faint in the last battle, but other than that, he got up to level 20. He learned Poison Powder and Sleep Powder, which is very good. And Franklin also got up to a level, because the last battle that Trapper died in, Franklin basically had to do it all on his own. Went through it. So, all of these trainers I faced. And if you come up here, if you have cut, which I don't for some reason. I guess we didn't get cut yet, but I had purposely had him come out, and I guess because I went to a different route, it didn't do it, but you can get that item up there. Guess I should have started it over here. Did we not get cut yet? Oops. We didn't. Okay. Well, that was my mistake, but you can get that item over there. I don't know that it's anything, you know, that fantastic, but it's something. And I don't think these are trainers. I think they just sit here and talk about nonsense, don't they? I'm gonna hate that if one of these is a trainer. It's not. Alright. So the big event up here is this house, which we're gonna go into now and find out what it is. Ooh, there's a Clefairy. Why do I keep saying that? I said that before too. A Clefairy. Alright, so this is Bill, this is his house. Bill is basically the guy that's in charge of the PCs. If you go to your PCs and you try to change out a Pokemon, it'll say someone's PC. Now that we're doing this, it'll switch it up to Bill's. So he's basically kind of the designer of the PC system and all that stuff, so how that works. So, and that's him, you know, in his normal glory. And the big point of doing this is that he gives us the SS ticket, which is a pretty, well, I'm not going to say pretty beneficial. It is a needed thing in order to progress throughout the game. Not at this point. I mean, we could go, I don't know, we can get the next badge and skip over this whole section that we just did without any problems. But once we got to the next town and we tried to get to a point of progression, we would run into an issue. So it's smart to do this whether before or after the gym leader of Cerulean, because, well, it really sucked to have to beat the gym leader of Cerulean, go all the way to the next town, and then have to stop and come all the way back here after you get all the way to the next town and realize, oh, I forgot something. So, come on. Why am I not running? I just realized that. Okay. Anywho, we're gonna heal up here. And then we are going to do the next thing on our list, which is we're going to take on the gym leader. I'm going to would try to skip over the trainers. No. I said I wouldn't do that. What am I doing? I don't know. I got skipping trainers on the mind from all the other sections, but in the gyms I said I would face all the trainers because, you know, A, it's good training, and B, if you fight the gym leader and you beat him, you can't do it afterwards, so kind of have to do. As much as I could cut this out, I thought, you know, hey, bonus footage, you know, to blend into it. But, alright. So that's his first one. Bam, out of the way. Say once Trapper gets to 24. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's 21. I don't know my things. So we just got Trapper. I believe it's this episode. I'm so confused with stopping and going and cutting and stuff. But I think we just got Trapper in this episode and he's already evolving. And to be completely honest with you, this is how Trapper's gonna look probably for, if not the majority, if all of the game. Up until the very end, I would like to say. He's going to probably be the one that has the least activity going on. So, alright. That's crazy that, you know, both Franklin and Pecker literally were different forms for numerous episodes. And Trapper, no, not so much. He was basically we get him and he evolves right away. So, what happens, I guess. Okay, that was a quick battle. Alright, so let's see how difficult Misty will be. Typically she, for some people, can be a real pain, but hopefully we won't face that issue so much here. Let's cross our fingers and hope for the best with this, but, alright. So, for Staryu, I'm gonna try to just be extremely offensive, but when it comes to her next Pokemon, which is Starmie, I'm gonna try to be a little defensive, which is kind of out of my touch, because I want to try to put him to sleep. Okay, or not. Try to put him to sleep. That way I can avoid attacks. And hopefully it will be like in yellow and not red. Okay, good. Hopefully it stays asleep. And I can maybe knock it out. There we go. Alright. Beautiful. And now Trapper is the highest level on our team, so I'm gonna probably put him at the back of the pile just for now until, you know, so that I can keep everybody up around the same. Alright, so now Pokemon up to level 30, which all our Pokemon are getting close to that. We're in low 20s, but we're getting up there, I guess. We can now use Cut Out of Battle, but we do not have the TM for Cut yet. Oh, excuse me. Got Water Pulse, which is a very good move. I'm actually probably going to real quick teach that to Franklin instead of Bubble. There we go. I guess what it can do is, you know, it's a normal water move, which is really strong, but it also has the possibility of confusing your opponent, which can be very beneficial. Alright, so now with that said and done, I believe that will be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later.